Short steps down the block to the bodega. Loose leaf notebook in the faded Kanga. Change on the counter, crumpled dollar late paper. Whole crew posted talking, playing small favors. Sidewalk chalk, faded names on the curb. Old heads nod, say my pops had a word for every sky that fell, every bill that was due. Keep your pen on the page, let the truth write you. This that midnight corner cipher. Brown bag burned out lighter. Same bench, same old flyers. New verse, same old fire. Spin back, let the story ride. Cracks in the paint, but the roots survive. From the steps to the stereo wire. It's that midnight corner cipher. Grill smoke, sneaking in the tenement hall. Kids hoop, bent rim on the side of the wall. Ma yelling from the sixth, dinner getting too cold. I'm downstairs scribbling, trying to turn dust into gold. Talk low when the cop car creeps. Newsstand closed, but the block don't sleep. I learned math from the dice, how to split that heat. Now I'm counting on the rhyme just to keep us on beat. This that midnight corner cipher. Brown bag burned out lighter. Same bench, same old flyer. New verse, same old fire. Spin back, let the story ride. Cracks in the paint, but the roots survive. From the steps to the stereo wire. It's that midnight corner cipher.
Yeah, back booth in the diner, steam on the glass. Cold eyes, brown bag by the sugar packs. Old heads talking on the low side. Neon hum on my knuckles, cars spread but the deck bang. He said, kid, you want the life, you better learn how to rent spend. Black coat smelling like trouble, gun oil, cheap cologne. He slid a folded paper close, every favor gon' get a tone. I watched cream swirl in my coffee, whole block float in the cup. He said the first time's cherry, after that you pay up. East corner table confessions, turn boys into weapons overnight. Prayers drown out in the sirens. Same song, different streets at night, yeah. You shake hands with the devil, thinking you can let go in time. But every favor's a fingerprint, stamp deep on your life, on your life. Payphone hanging by a thread, duct tape on the metal cord. Static in the line like ghosts, whisper names we can't afford. 3 knocks, always smelling like bleach. 1 bulb swinging off the wire, cash rubber banded on the counter. 1 wrong look, whole room fire. Shorty on the stair with a stroller, eyes older than the whole block. She said you out late again, I just nodded, check the clock. Later on, bills in a shoebox, on the floorboards warping thin. Mama saying grace in the kitchen while I'm praying karma don't walk in. East corner table confessions, turn boys into weapons overnight. Prayers drown out in the sirens. Same song, different streets at night. You shake hands with the devil, thinking you can let go in time. But every favor's a fingerprint, stamp deep on your life, on your life. Judge banging that gavel like a snare hit. Name echo off the wood, cold sentence. I see that diner in the grain of the bench. Same eyes, same lies, just a high fence. If I make it out, I'm changing the script. Teach the young ones how the story can flip. But the past keep talking in a low tone. Remember what you owe on the dial tone. East corner table confessions, turn boys into weapons overnight. Prayers drown out in the sirens. Same song, different streets at night. You shake hands with the devil, thinking you can let go in time. But every favor's a fingerprint, stamp deep on your life, on your life. On your life. On your
Hey yo.
Cold stoop, crack steps, curb wet, still slick from the hydrant. Dice game dancing in the dusk. Little man pocket stuffed with assignments. Corner store glow on the gate. Oxtail steam on the glass, cat in the window. Old head mumbling parlay picks. Brown paper bag tucked, eyes on the Lambo. Payphone cord tied in a knot. Tapes in the backpack, tags on the mailbox. Shorty got a pager in the plot. Dreams past the rooftops, heart full of shell shocks. Police slow creep by the bus stop. Whole block freeze like the film just skip. The breath comes back in the rush and we laugh, but the fear still grips. These are blacktop confessions, Brooklyn prayers in the alley at night. Street signs sing like a choir, every crack in the concrete writes my life. From the bench to the back room, lessons we turn. Pressure in the diamond lines. Blacktop confessions, blacktop confessions. I keep the whole borough in my rhymes. Auntie in the lobby with a broom, sweeping up ashes and lotto slips. Elevator stuck on doom, graffiti halos over politics scripts. My man turned handshake to a handshake deal. Now his mama keep candles on the sill. Judge gave numbers like a Powerball. He only ever wanted just a power bill. Old pastor pacing by the bodega, blessing every kid with a wary look. He say the Lord lives past Lennox, but his sandals dirty from the route he took. I seen halos on the hustlers when they split plates with the kids at noon. Sinners and sainted bubble coats trying to buy their mother's back June. These are blacktop confessions, Brooklyn prayers in the alley at night. Street signs sing like a choir, every crack in the concrete writes my life. From the bench to the back room, lessons we turn. Pressure in the diamond lines. Blacktop confessions, blacktop confessions. I keep the whole borough in my rhyme. If these walls could talk, they stutter. So I speak clean, cut through the clutter. Told my block I'm a mirror, not a myth. Every scar on my script is a brother I miss. Rest in peace, 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 rest in peace. These are blacktop confessions, Brooklyn prayers in the alley at night. Street signs sing like a choir, every crack in the concrete writes my life. From the bench to the back room, lessons we turn. Pressure in the diamond lines. Blacktop confessions, blacktop confessions. I keep the whole borough in my rhyme. Brooklyn.
Hey, what we doing?
Yeah, quarter water in my palm, steam from the car in the cold. Mom yelling out the window, be home for the shows. Milk crate thrown by the bodega, dice clack bills folded in a row. Older heads talking about the Lakers while they lean on a busted payphone polo. Graffiti running on the shutters, names of the homies that ain't grown older. I trace each letter with a finger like I'm reading stories carved in chrome. Whole block coming like summer, even when the snow hit the stone. I learned how to laugh at the danger and walk that crack path home. Back when the corners were our kingdom, loose laces, big dreams, small funds. We were writing our names in the winter air, every breath like a prayer to the drums. Brooklyn in my veins, I can't shake it. Every brick, every fight, every run. Golden era in my headphone blazing. That's the language I learned growing up. Brownstone steps, our bleachers. Newsprint, ink on my hands. Flipping through pages for the sneakers. Circle them, knowing I don't stand a chance. Cop car creeping by the hydrant. I scan faces, then they roll. We pretend we ain't even watching, but our shoulders never quite let go. Cousin caught a case on a Tuesday, mailbox stuffed with legal notes.
Auntie praying loud in the kitchen, rice boiling over on the stove. And me, I'm scribbling in a notebook, every bar like a way off the block. Telling truth in these crooked margins, cause the streets only give you one shot. Back when the corners were our kingdom, loose laces, big dreams, small funds. We were writing our names in the winter air, every breath like a prayer to the drums. Brooklyn in my veins, I can shake it. Every brick, every fight, every run. Golden era in my headphones blazing. That's the language I learned growing up. Some days I still smell that summer hot tar, cheap smoke, fried food. Hear the last bouncing off the project walls like they're echoing inside this booth. I carry every cracked sidewalk, every shout from a passing truck. Turn the pain into something that shines, so the next kid knows they're enough. Back when the corners were our kingdom, loose laces, big dreams, small funds. We were writing our names in the winter air, every breath like a prayer to the drums. Brooklyn in my veins, I can shake it. Every brick, every fight, every run. Golden era in my headphones blazing. That's the language I learned growing up.
Brownstone bricks lean like old men talking. Hydrant drip, dice hit, change in the Walkman. Shorty on the crate, selling caps, selling stories. Chinese take out bag, grease Tinex, faded Morris. Sticker on the stop sign, crew tag, half scrub. Payphone receiver, smells like dust and blunts. Mama in the window yelling names, 4 flights up. I learned math, counting change in a paper cup. We was raised on corner stoops and summer smoke. Hand-me-down dreams, same jeans, same joke. If you know, then you know that old block code from the first light out to the last bus home. Corner stoops and summer smoke. Cardboard floors, backspins, gold rope. If you know, then you know that old block code from the first light out to the last bus home. Back of the bus seat, ink with a whole lives. Joke about the teacher while we plot our rise. Fort Greene whispers, travel through the grapevine. Short dude from the Ave, yeah, spit straight fire. Bodega cat sleeping on the scratch off stack. OJ in the fridge, right next to the Black and Mild packs. Old head said, kid, keep your soul intact. So I tuck these raps deep right under my starter cap, yeah. We was raised on corner stoops and summer smoke. Hand-me-down dreams, same jeans, same joke. If you know, then you know that old block code from the first light out to the last bus home. Corner stoops and summer smoke. Cardboard floors, backspins, gold rope. If you know, then you know that old block code from the first light out to the last bus home. Project hallway, echo like a church at night. Sirens outside, blue and red on top. We laugh too loud just to feel alright. Turn the world down low, let the tape rewind. Yeah, we was raised on corner stoops and summer smoke. Hand-me-down dreams, same jeans, same joke. If you know, then you know that old block code from the first light out to the last bus home. Corner stoops and summer smoke. Cardboard floors, backspins, gold rope. If you know, then you know that old block code from the first light out to the last bus home.
bodega door. Mom yelling from the 5th floor window. Come eat while we plotting on a demo. A crack steps where we pass that Walkman. Rewind when the verse start talking. Graph on the wall like a church stained glass. Saints and Tims with they names sprayed fast. Whole crew sharing one slice, 8 hands. Dreams big but our pockets stay slim pants. Laugh loud while the cop car creeping. We learn young how to hustle and keep breathing. Back when corner spoke and the story was the hook. Every scar on the block was a page in the book. We ain't had much, just a rhyme and a plan. From the stoop to the sky, I became who I am. Back when corner spoke, every echo was a chance. Turn the struggle into rhythm, made the pavement dance. If you know, then you know what it costs to stand. From the stoop to the sky, I became who I am. Payphone ring with the wire all twisted. Short fuse, but the hope stayed gifted. Old head nod, keep your mind on the mission. He seen too many get lost in the system. Winter coat, smell of smoking liquor. Bus pass, folded in my cipher scriptures. Notebook tucked like a secret weapon. Every bar another lesson we ain't getting. Subway roar through the rust and the rats. We traded late night laughs for these raps. Told my block, I'ma put us on the map. Now the whole hood clap when they hear me snap. Back when corner spoke, when the story was the hook. Every scar on the block was a page in the book. We ain't had much, just a rhyme and a plan. From the stoop to the sky, I became who I am. Back when corner spoke, every echo was a chance. Turn the struggle into rhythm, made the pavement dance. If you know, then you know what it costs to stand. From the stoop to the sky, I became who I am. Leaned in the booth, ash on my sneaker. Old heads nod, say the flow getting deeper. Block turned bleak, still I learned from the reaper. Count scars like cash, pain made me a keeper. Late bus home, face pressed to the window. Whole hood framed in a flickering limbo. Said I break cycles, not just break laws. Mama praying through the walls while I break jaws. These skyline stories, written in the staircase dust. From the grind to the glory. Took the long way, had to earn that trust. Yeah, the skyline stories. Every crack brick, every cut we clutch. If the world won't regret me, then the corner gon' remember us. Hand me down coke, winter wind through the zipper. Dreams in the fridge next to half open liquor. Shorty on the 5th, lost hope last Christmas. Now she talk change, voice packed with the mischief. Dice at concrete, echo like church bells. Every side bet, just another small hurt fell. I ain't here to preach, I just paint what I've seen. Turn cold nights, old fights, a high-rise dream. Skyline stories, written in the staircase dust. From the grind to the glory. Took the long way, had to earn that trust. Yeah, these skyline stories. Every crack brick, every cut we clutch. If the world won't drug me, then the corner gon' remember us. Plastic bag on the hand, quarter water in the other. Corner store clerk knew was raised by my mother. Stoop steps, loose threads, sneaks talking on the pavement. Dreams folded in a backpack, late slip from the basement.
Elevator stuck again, we raced up in our socks. Every floor had a story, every door had a lock. I learned math from the dice, not the chalkboard wall. If you ain't fight for your breath, you ain't breathe at all. It's that skyline storyboard. Gray clouds, gold rewards, hand me down truths that my block adored. I came up with the roaches and the broken chords. Now I'm all in your deck like a joker card. This that skyline storyboard. Food stamps, open doors, turned every short winner into long awards. From a milk crate thrown to the global board, still the same old kid that they wrote off hard. Brown paper lunch bag, smell like yesterday's rice. Uncle said keep your mouth closed, I was open for the price. Hallway echo gossip, name buzzing like a doorbell. I was plotting in the margin while they running up the score well. Radio on windowsill, tin foil on antenna. Studied every single cadence like I'm cramming for the seminar. Now I'm cool on the drama, but I'm sharp with the memory. If you ain't starred with me, then you ain't part of my chemistry. It's that skyline storyboard. Gray clouds, gold rewards, hand me down true stat, my block adored. I came up with the roaches and the broken chords. Now I'm all in your deck like a joker card. It's that skyline storyboard. Food stamps, open doors, turned every short winner into long awards. From a milk crate thrown to the global board. Two trains rumble under my feet. Brownstone bricks leaning like they speak. Corner store sage, smell oil on the street. Uncle with the paper bag, nodding off in his seat. Mama in the window, robe tied loose. Yelling mind your business, tie your shoes. Whole block watching as the day unfolds. Stories in the steam from the pots on the stove. I was that kid with the half-tie lace. Hand-me-down coat, wool scratching my face. Dreams in the pocket with a crumpled note. Map of the world in the rips of my coat. In the corners of the cashmere coat. Hold me close. All the things we never wrote. Let it go. From the block to the subway smoke. I keep the city in the seams of this old overcoat. Corners of the cashmere coat. Won't let go. Every promise, every quote. You should know. From the nights that we almost broke. I keep the city in the seams of this old overcoat. Yeah. Dice game spark when the sun goes down. Sidewalk choir singing over that sound. Shorty with a backpack, textbook torn, trying to study on the steps where the beef was born. Poppy at the deli, know my whole life. Your pops used to run here, chasing that dice. He slide me a sandwich, pay when you can. Same old jokes, you gon' be a better man. One friend faded and the sirens cry. Another got a suit, learned to tie that tie. Same staircase, just a different route. Same old echo when the moms all shout. Waters of the cashmere coat. Hold me close. All the things we never wrote. Let it go. From the block to the subway smoke. I keep the city in the seams of this old overcoat. Waters of the cashmere coat. Won't let go. Every promise, every quote. You should know. From the nights that we almost broke. I keep the city in the seams of this old overcoat.
limestone bricks, hot air thick. Cousin on the stoop, just rolling a cig. Mama in the window yelling, come eat quick. Rice in the pot, fan on the fridge. Corner store bell go ding, we glide. Change in my fist, cherry pop, small fries. Old heads argue about the game last night. Back in my day till the street lights bright. Dollar in the sock, Metro card in the jean. Dreams in the backpack, folded up zine. Sticker on the post, say trust that scheme. But I only trust God in my own routine. Hallways smell like bleach and smoke. Elevator stuck, take the stairs that broke. Laughing with the crew till the landlord spoke. Keep it down, boys, then he lit his smoke. Summer on the 8th floor, window half open. Fans in the whole block still hope. We was young, we was broke, but we felt so golden. Yeah, we felt so golden. Summer on the 8th, heartbeats in the ceiling. Arguing upstairs, downstairs, still healing. We ain't had much, but the time was stolen. And it still feels golden, so golden. Back when the quarter water colored my tongue. Slick talk, sidewalk, same songs we sung. Neighbor had a Buick that never really ran, but he wiped those rims like $1 million plan. Chalk on the pavement, hopscotch lines. Dope boy pager made church bells chime. Cop car cruise, we'd freeze and stare. Act tough, but the fear hung thick in the air. My man Jay said he hoop or hustle. Ball hit rim, dreams hit struggle. Heard the shots one night, sirens in a rush. Next morning, his jersey on the hallway hush. Grandma praying loud in the plastic chair. Rosary swinging with the humid air. Said, baby, this place try to steal your name. So walk like a king through this cracked up frame. Summer on the 8th floor, window half open. Fans in the whole block still hope. We was young, we was broke, but we felt so golden. Yeah, we felt so golden. Summer on the 8th, heartbeats in the ceiling. Arguing upstairs, downstairs, still healing. We ain't had much, but the time was stolen. And it still feels golden, so golden. So golden. Yeah, I ride past that block, slow glance, no sound. Different paint, same cracks in the ground. Close my eyes, that heat come back. Whole life in the 4th floor, walk up stacks. Summer on the 8th floor, window half open. Fans in the whole block still hope. We was young, we was broke, but we felt so golden. Yeah, we felt so golden. Summer on the 8th, heartbeats in the ceiling. Arguing upstairs, downstairs, still healing. We ain't had much, but the time was stolen. And it still feels golden, so golden. So golden. So golden. So golden.
Short days, long nights, 4 deep on the back of the bus. We all hype, one token, 3 hop turnstiles at midnight. Scuffed Timbs, cold wind, brown bag in a knot by the park bench. Dreams cheap, but the talk big, hearts tense. Crack stairs, rust gate, I'm mad at the rent. It's a week late, I'm scratching in a notebook, dodging each fate. Old head on the corner said, son, just right. Either that or you'll end up on the wrong side of the knife. Basement tapes and bus fares, that's my life in the loop, I swear. From the hallways all the way upstairs. We was broke, but the hunger right there. Basement tapes and bus fares, every line like a quick last prayer. From the projects up the thin gray air. We was stuck, but we never stayed there. 2 crates, 1 mic, cousin got it from a pawn shop. Late night, red light in the room, whole block uptight, roaches, radiator hiss. We record when the neighbors hit shift. 1 take, every bar like a wrist. Cops creep, sirens sing. We pause when the metal on the stairwell rings. Beat bleed through the wall while the phone still rings. I ain't had much, just a pen and a plan. Trying to turn 32 bars to a way out the jam. Basement tapes and bus fares, that's my life in the loop, I swear. From the hallways all the way upstairs. We was broke, but the hunger right there. Basement tapes and bus fares, Every line like a quick last prayer. From the projects up to thin gray air. We was stuck, but we never stayed there.
Yo, white tee, 10 stains, bills late, loose change, corner store, 3 crates, cheap gin, blue flame, mailbox full, red ink, mom stressed, can't blink, whole block, one stink, hot summer, numb drink, got robbed on a weekday, friends gone each way, judge talk, briefcase, we talk, cheap pay, chip plate, cold rice, 2 beds, 4 lights, true bears, roofs, lights, bring big, small rights, this that corner store gospel, brown bag, block, gravel, 1 mic, 1 pad, my castle. Rust chain swing, still fragile. This that staircase sermon. Ash on the steps, we learning. Same clothes, same block, still turning. Pray we make it out by morning. Yeah. 7th floor, 1 bulb, dice game, gun talk, kids draw chalk, sons, cops draw chalk, outlines, landlord, bang doors, rent due, slam drawers, pop left, no call, we left, still sore, shoes lean, soles thin, bus ride, hope dim, old heads say go win, spit truth, don't fold in, right pain in the margins, late night, heart hardened, whole life in the bars, and still broke, still starved, is that corner store gospel, brown bag, back lock, gravel, 1 mic, 1 pad, my castle. Rust chain swing, still fragile. It's that staircase sermon.